26 Helium Miner update here in our sunny, warm Kona World headquarters. Now he's cooling off in the pool. And I actually scheduled this live stream for like 2, and I'm running a little bit late. Was in the pool doing a quick set. Did run 23 miles this morning. I don't know if you saw, I did have a video up. Ran in my new Chinese carbon fiber running shoes, carbon fiber plates, rather. Getting ready, training for Ironman New Zealand. That's March 8th, 7th or 8th. I think it's the 8th. But anyhow, bought off of Amazon some $47 carbon fiber plate shoes, and they worked like a champ. So you don't have to spend a bunch of money to train. Anyway, check that video out if you want. I'm going to do a follow-up just as far as some of the feedback on the shoes. But yeah, pretty much everything worked out great. But you know, again, I think expensive running shoes are a little overdone, and I think you can get by with spending a lot less and have a lot more fun. But that's what Maui says. Got some stuff drying here. So anyhow, if you have been following along on the channel, we do have 4 MNTD helium miners. We got one here at our world headquarters right now in Kona. Got 2 in Portland, Oregon, and we have one in Alpine, Wyoming. And actually, before we get further here, let's just go ahead and take a look out. Been seeing a few whales out here. You can see there's the body glove catamaran out there, so there might be a whale out there right now. Today's one of those days it's actually pretty good to look for them because the sky, it's a little bit overcast. Still, it's pretty sunny, but the sea is pretty flat, so you can see if they're breaching or if they're blowing through their blowhole, stuff like that. You can see that against that water background. But yeah, usually if the body glove boat's sitting out there like that, means that they've probably spotted a whale, because they've got a bunch of people on there and want to give them their money's worth. It's also Cruise Ship Sunday. That's the New Amsterdam from Holland America Cruise Lines. Actually, I stopped and took a picture for a couple on my way back from my run through town. They were trying to take some pics, so helped them out, being the good Kona ambassador. Right, Maui? Yeah. Maui says, oh, there's got to be something else going on around here. So let's get to the update. Just as far as general market news, Bitcoin right now, we are trading sideways about 95,000. It's definitely it's popped up from the 80s here, so it's good news for if you're holding Bitcoin. Key support from a technical perspective at about 98,200, and then resistance at about 107,500. As far as other things, market obviously is closed tomorrow for MLK Day, and then opens back up on Tuesday. And then Tuesday, got the big Netflix earnings after hours on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens there. They're probably going to talk about the Warner Brothers deal. As far as that's concerned, well, yeah, we'll see how the earnings go. Yeah, they're in competition there with Paramount Skydance for Warner Brothers. Paramount Skydance had that hostile bid. Well, I think they were looking at like $31 a share, and then Netflix was I think it was about 27, but it included part of a stock deal, and I think they're talking about maybe going to an all cash, just since Netflix has been trading down a little bit, dropping. You know, right now it's about 88, 87, 88, 89 bucks a share. So maybe try to sweeten the pot. So But anyhow, IoT, the token that we are or had been earning on the miners before that Helium improvement protocol, that one's at 0.000205, down about 1%. For the week, Helium, HNT, which is what we are earning, that one is at $1.37, trading even. Good news there. It's been in a little bit of a downtrend last few weeks. Bitcoin, like I said, about 95,000 right now, up about 4% for the week. And then Solana at $141.05, which is down about 1% or so. As far as our miners, our Kona miner, that one's sitting in a hexagon with a couple of other miners. You can take a look at that Helium map on the Helium website as far as the how the Helium world is divvied up. So if you're looking at setting something up, setting a miner up, you can see if you're going to be revenue sharing with anyone. But again, hey, no, like I say in all of these live streams, no financial advice. We just do this for fun, and obviously there's not a whole lot of money being made right now. So yeah, just fun stuff, but no financial advice. Anyway, Kona miner, that one's revenue sharing with a couple other miners, earned 0.098. Helium tokens for the week, up about 7%. Good news there. Our Portal 1 location, that one's sitting in our little office building. That one is got 5 other miners there. That one earned 0.047 Helium tokens. That is about even for the week. Portland 2 location, that one is sitting in Hexagon by itself, so no revenue sharing there. That one earned 0.151 Helium tokens for the week, down about 4%. And then our Alpine miner, rural mining, even though that miner's sitting in a hexagon by itself, the other couple miners that were there in town, they've been shut down now. So we're not communicating with anyone with our miner. So there's no useful work being done on on the decentralized IoT network. So no earnings there. 7-day earnings total, 0.296 Helium tokens. So that's where we're at right here. And by the way, one of the things that we bring here, and obviously like and subscribe if you find this helpful, is that we've got these miners in different locations, and so you're able to see what happens. Whether you're in a tropical area, higher cost of living. Oh, now you saw there's a heron that's been hanging out here. He's over. I don't think you can see him over here in the neighbor's yard. He's the protector of the property here. Yeah, that body glove catamaran is still sitting out there. So there's another boat out there too. Not seen any whales. Did see one out at the energy lab when I was out running that way. Actually made it all the way to the end of the fence and back. Ended up having to run by the house and do a little loop to get my full 23 miles in. But while I was there in the energy lab, did see a whale out in the distance. You can see the tenders there on that New Amsterdam cruise ship. Yeah, if you've never been to Kona, we don't have a deep enough port to have their cruise ships come in, so they end up anchoring out here. It's about 1.2 miles from the pier, and actually from where I'm standing here on the lanai to the cruise ship's about 1.2 miles as well. Anyway, they end up anchoring out there, and then they take their tenders and then bring folks into the shore where they go do their thing and check out the town and go shopping and whatnot. So yeah, you can tell it's a Holland America boat just because of that black hull. Wednesday we had the I think it was at the Princess of the Seas out there. She cruises the Hawaiian waters. And she actually came in the morning and left because this is actually pretty flat right now. We had higher swells the last few days, and they couldn't get the tenders in. So she ended up coming in and taking off right pretty much straight away. So, yeah, I saw a pot of dolphins go by here the other day too. But yeah, not seeing the whale there. So let's get back to the update. Our for on a 30-day basis, that Kona miner, that one earned 0.394 helium tokens. Our Portland 1 location on a 30-day basis earned 0.239 helium tokens, and a Portland 2 location, the one that's by itself there, no revenue sharing, that did the best at 0.677 helium tokens. So the 30-day total is 1.31 helium tokens. So that's about what we've been doing, but between 1.25 and 0.3 or so on average, and then on the 7-day basis, somewhere in that high 0.2 to 0.3 range. And then for ROI, and looking at it on a cash basis, we earned a whopping 41 cents for the 7 days. So like I said, no financial advice, just having fun. And our 30-day earnings is $1.79. And then doing the ROI, and we calculate that by taking that 30-day earnings divided by 30, get daily rate, extrapolate out over the full year, and divide by the capital investment, and we get an ROI of a stunning 1.4%, which is about what it was last week. We've been kind of bottoming out on that. A few months ago, we were in that 11 to 13% range. Now we're at 1.4%, so yeah, no bueno, right? So we're just having fun. So that is about where we are at for the week. Thanks for joining. I appreciate the comments here. And like I said, if you found it helpful, like and subscribe. Check out that other video that that I dropped yesterday on trading for an Ironman in $47 Chinese carbon-plated running shoes. Yeah, good stuff, right? All right. Hopefully everyone's having a great weekend. If you're watching the playoffs, good stuff. Yeah, it looks like the 49ers did pretty well yesterday. We'll see what ends up happening there if they run the table. But we will see you for the update next week. Peace.